Hello there, Yarnaholics. Thank you for joining me again in the second video of this channel where we are bringing you hard-hitting journalism about yarn and more yarn. We are giving it to you straight. We give you the good, we give you the bad, we give you the ugly, we give you everything. This is hard-hitting yarn journalism on this channel, Yarnaholics Anonymous. Today, I have a real treat for you guys. You can see I'm not exactly in the center. I'm just, playing around with the studio equipment because this is a quality production, as you can see. Today, I've got a massive treat for you. You're going to have mohair, you're going to have fluff, and you're going to have colors, an explosion of color. And most importantly, we are going to pit head to head ice yarns, Bella Mohair. Oh my God, ice yarns. I love you, Bella Mohair. I love you. With Yarnart Bellisimo. Wow. I know, right? These things look the same. They kind of feel the same. Same size. Come in the same colors, but are they the same? And if they are not, why not? And most importantly, who would win in a knockout fight between these two companies, Mohair, Blend, Yarn? That's what we're going to talk about today. Let's start with ice yarn. Just, to seamlessly move on from the first video. So this is ice yarn Bella Mohair. I did choose a very exuberant mix of colors, but it does come in different colors. Some of them are more muted. It's normally 3 to 4 colors, but there are a couple of just 2 colors. They have one that I will get when it's back, which is pink and white, different shades, and there is another one that's sort of like a rusty, maybe bronzy color, fades into white and back. I think that's going to be also beautiful. And I also have my eye on a crazy one that is neon orange, neon green, light blue, whatnot. But anyhow, so this yarn is, as far as the composition goes, it's 15% mohair. You can really feel it. 63% acrylic, or 65% acrylic, I'm sorry. Obviously you need that for bulk and softness. 15% polyester, which I am pretty sure is the core of this yarn, and 5% polyamide. And if you know anything about yarn, you know that polyamide gives it the softness. Baby yarn has polyamide. It's the best kept secret. If you want it soft, you get some with polyamide. So that's the composition. This yarn is gorgeous to the touch, and unlike a lot of mohair yarn, kind of like highbrow mohair yarn, if you know, you know, this is much thicker. A lot of like really nice mohair yarn, and we are gonna move on to that. I'm planning on doing some videos about drops. Have some mohair yarn that I absolutely adore. We're gonna move highbrow, don't you worry about that. But for now, so this recommends a 5 needle. I'm knitting this one with a 5.5, and it is really, really nice. I always add an extra needle size because I like my garments to be really kind of nice drape, airy, fluffy. I don't like it when it's, like an armor. And so 5.5, it's great, but I'm knitting its long lost cousin with a 6, and it's also perfect. So this is a very cheap mohair blend as such. I don't think it would be fair to compare it with, drops, silk, 30% silk, and I don't know, 70% kid mohair. Although that's a beautiful yarn, and I have knitted it and I've crocheted it. But if you want to knit something that is relatively cheap, you can knit larger items. You can knit a big jumper, you can knit a big shawl, whatever. Let your imagination just run wild, and you need it. This is a very, very decently priced yarn. It comes in a pack of 2, and I think it was £6 something. So when I calculated it, I think I sort of tend to calculate, I add up how heavy the yarn, and then add the shipping, and then just kind of calculate how much a 100-gram ball would work out. And I think in this 100-gram ball would work out for £3.50, because normally in the shops it's either 50 gram or 100 gram. This is a 150-gram ball, by the way, so it's 250-gram balls, so it's 300 grams of yarn that you're getting in a pack. And it worked out about 350 per 100 gram, and you can't get that sort of yarn for that. So, you know, yes, it's only 15% mohair, but if you want to, you can see the mohair, you can definitely feel the mohair. And if you want something nice and fluffy and fun and won't break the bank, get this. It's beautifully soft. So I've been knitting out of it because I couldn't help myself. This will be part of a nice big cocoon cardigan. What I want to do is put this in the middle, because obviously this is self-stripping, so the size of the stripes will be slightly different if you knit different widths. So I'm going to put this together with a couple of different widths, and then I'm hoping for an optical illusion of like half of it or a third of it will be lots of stripes, and all of a sudden it will be fewer stripes. I mean, it's gonna be sexy, just wait for it. So what can I say? Knitted with a 5.5 needle. Have a look, feast your eyes. It is beautiful. I like especially mohairy ones to be a little bit on, you know, on the lovely kind of like, you know, drapey light side. It's a super light yarn. It goes an extremely long way. And I mean, the colors are to die for. If these aren't your thing, there are lots of different colors. Consider this if you want to knit something really gorgeous that doesn't break the bank. Now, da da da! Bellissimo Yarnart, another Turkish yarn, another mohair blend. Pretty similar to what we had before, however, little bits of differences. This is 13% mohair as opposed to the 15 in ice, 67% acrylic, 2% more acrylic, 4% polyamide. So instead of the 5%, it's 4% polyamide and 16% polyester instead of 15%. So they mixed it up a bit. If I'm honest with you, it feels extremely similar, but I would say you can probably feel that this has got 2% more mohair. The niceness, you know, the happiness in it. So I would say very slightly different, but they both feel very luxurious. These probably feel that 2% more luxurious. I would say it's a fair assessment, 2% more luxurious. Very little, but you know, it's there. So I chose two different colors, also 150, also absolutely stunning, super duper fluffy. You can feel the mohair is in there. It comes in a lot of colors. It's very similar colors to ice yarn, but not 100%. And I have made two projects out of this, 1.5 so far. So gorgeous, beautiful. Oh, and they all smell actually great. I know people in these yarn reviews smell the yarn, and I smell the yarn, and I can tell you they smell lovely. They smell clean. Some people say, oh, you know, it can smell off. I haven't had enough smelling yarn yet, so that's great. They smell fairly similar, but they smell slightly different. This is more a warehouse, and this is more maybe a nice lady's boudoir, probably, but I don't think it came from that. So anyway, both of these yarns are stunning. They have got the exact same length, 330 meters. They are 150 gram. And I would say either or. They're very, very, very comparable. Now, I bought this from, I'm in the UK, and I bought this from a small company called Magic Loop. And they have these gorgeous beauties for $5.99. Come on, guys. Bargain city. They deliver on time, they deliver super quickly, they're a pleasure to work with, and when your parcel comes from Magic Loop, there's a little sticker to say, you know, like, we hope you're happy, and, you know, give us a like. And I live for that stuff. I mean, they're sweet. Okay, so support your small companies. And for this, $5.99, it won't get any better than that, 150 gram. So from this color variant, I am currently going to knit an enormous oversized cardigan that hopefully will go all the way down to my ankles. And here it is. This is, I think, my second ball, and this is about 1 meter wide because I want it to be literally that I could live in it if I had to. You know, it's going to be a huge, big, very airy, you know, thin, nice drapey, oversized cardi. So if you look at this, I mean, 2 balls, it's a lot. It's a lot that that you're going to get, you know. And this is what it looks like. I mean, it knits beautifully. You get that mohairy look. It actually looks so much more expensive than this really is, guys. It really does. And finally, this is going to be a Crimbo Prezi, okay, for my mother-in-law. This is a 3rd color combination of Bellissimo from Yarnart. Again, the same thing. Fluffy, lovely, makes you very, very happy when you're knitting it because you just feel so good. You know, it definitely, dopamine level goes up, serotonin goes up, endorphin, Lord knows what else, but it goes up. Oxytocin, I'm sure, everything goes up in your brain and you're just very happy when you're working it. This will be a cocoon cardigan. So if you know, you know, you basically knit a large rectangle. Of course, when this is going to be ready, you will feast your eyes on it. I will put it on. But, you know, basically fold it. And then, you know, you just stitch it up. So pretty much there's a little bit left. As you fold it, these will be the armholes. Exactly like Olivia, my dog, agrees with this. And then another armhole for people with 2 arms. And then this kind of like opens up like a circle, like a cocoon cardigan. If you know, you know. So both of these yarns are gorgeous. They are, Olivia, please just give me 1 minute. These yarns are both looking much more luxurious than what they cost. They've got a little bit of mohair. You can feel the mohair. They're a joy to work with. Another thing, very, very important, they frog really well. I have actually, this is going to be, you know, this is ice yarn. I actually frogged it. I thought this is going to be really hard, but what the hell, let's frog it. Guys, it just beautifully just came apart. So despite of what it looks like, you can frog it. You don't like what you've done, take it off. It's absolutely doable. They're gorgeous. You get a lot of yarn for this is a low price yarn, gives you a really high quality, gorgeous garment. And while you're knitting it, you will be in your happy place, floating. Beautiful. I love it. So this is from Yarnholics Anonymous today. As I said, we give you the hard-hitting truth about yarn and needlework, and you have it today, people. Put your hands on these yarns. Go to Magic Loop if you want to try the Bellissimo and you're in the UK. They will not disappoint you. And for God's sake, go to Ice Yarn and buy this. They will deliver. They will not take your money. They will not con you. The yarn you get is beautiful. It's better than on the picture. You get lots of yarn, lots of happiness, whatever else. Now, if you got this far in the video, thank you so much for sticking with me. I didn't even know where it came from. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you like it. If you want me to give you more of this, you know, hard-hitting journalism on the yarn, just, you know, like and subscribe. My livelihood doesn't depend on it, so I will probably pump out videos anyway. But if you like and subscribe, that helps getting all this to the masses who should really see this, I think. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day and come back for the next one, you people. I'm out.